Okay, I'm doing this to make this whole process just a little bit easier for myself. I'm not gonna have to edit much. I'm using my phone here, the microphone here. Should be pretty easy. Today was a normal day again. My work days aren't really haven't really changed much. I processed about a pound of CBD hemp and already prepped tomorrow, so it's actually in the freezer winterizing right now. I haven't heard anything from the bike shop about my bike, so my fingers are crossed and hoping that they've received the bike and their mechanic just has to put it together and hopefully I can get it tomorrow. That'd be super exciting. I spoke with the manager at the Dartmouth Athletic Club, the guys who are going to rent me the stationary bike, and they said they were going to deliver it today, but I haven't it hasn't been delivered, so maybe that'll get delivered too. I don't know. My next training ride is tomorrow, so in the morning, as soon as I wake up, I'll go do an hour on the stationary bike in Dartmouth. As far as the coronavirus, I mean, it's getting more serious by the day. My ex texted me, and well, I texted her saying how things are like on the front line. She's a nurse, and she told me that it's crazy. Apparently, there's men in their 40s that are so sick they have to be intubated. They can't breathe on their own. And the biggest concern, I mean, Italy's seeing it now, is when you've got a lot of people that are in critical condition and only so many ventilators, people are going to die. Ventilators are machines that breathe for you when you can't. So local hospitals, I mean, even the bigger hospitals in the major cities, they only have so many. So when it comes to X amount of people being really sick, you have to literally have to choose who lives and who dies, and that's the biggest concern. And so far, what I've seen online is that if you're young, you don't really have to worry about it. I mean, it's really the older people, and by old, I automatically just assume they mean like 72. But that isn't the case. And the guys in their 40s that are being intubated right now, I mean, no past medical history, like seemingly healthy people, all of a sudden, out of the blue, on death's windowsill. It's pretty frightening. This morning, I coughed 3 times, not in a row, not because I ate something, but just had a cough. Went away. I mean, I literally only coughed 3 times over the course of like 2 hours in the morning. My nose was a little bit runny, but it was cold in the morning, and I was in and out of the house, so that it could have been the because of the temperature difference. I felt fine. I mean, the whole day, I don't feel sick at all. But worth mentioning because that did happen. It was a rest day for me on my bike, so I didn't really do anything. I just couldn't stop eating. I just ate and ate, and not even like real meals. Like I ate rice with refried beans. I ended up doing a tutorial on Snapchat on how to make your own kombucha. Okay, right now I'm just gonna go over a quick tutorial on how to make kombucha. So, I mean, times are tough for me, for everyone now, especially with so many people. I was talking to one girl on Bumble or Hinge or something, and she was laid off, and for the first time in her entire life, she she had to file for unemployment, and this is happening nationwide. Like so many people are going through they can't pay the bills, they can't right, they can't make shit meet, and it seems as though Andrew Yang's proposal of giving everybody $1,000 a month might actually come into play. Trump made a statement the other day about every American needs money immediately. I mean, things are going really, really south, and that everybody might get more than $1,000 per month. That would be huge for me. I mean, I'm surviving on very little as it is, so an extra $1,000 a month would mean another $1,000 a month in the bank. Either whatever. I mean, maybe I can actually get some real food. Tomorrow, I plan on planting a bunch of sweet potatoes, a bunch of regular potatoes. I mean, you never know. If they've been saying that this might last 18 months to 2 years, there might be multiple waves. So what we're seeing now, this influx in disease and hospitals not being able to take in all of these people, we might get waves of this. So they keep mentioning flattening the curve. And from my understanding, that pretty much just means instead of having a giant peak of everyone getting sick, let's keep everybody apart. Everyone's going to get sick. But if we can spread that out so there's more people getting sick and then getting better as other waves of people contract the virus. I don't know, it's just really unprecedented. Nothing that I've ever seen. Not that I'm super old or wise or that I've seen a lot. But, yeah, I'm taking the whole quarantining thing serious to a degree. I mean, I'm not a robot. So, I got a date tomorrow night. And, life continues. If you see one person every couple of days, what's the real harm in that? You gotta live a little bit. Who else was I talking to? Someone who lost their job. She made a list. I was talking to her through Snapchat. She made a list of like the movies and shows she was gonna watch on Netflix, and she's like, okay, I'll be good. It's been a day and she's halfway down the list. She's gotta. I was talking to another girl who's doing puzzles. I was like, oh, like one of those thousand piece jigsaw puzzles. She's like, no, 2,000. Like, wow. Yeah, she sent me a picture of her and her friends doing it the other day. I don't know. I think society's about to really change. Italy's fucked. I think they had like 500 cases today, or something along those lines. Either 500 cases, 500 deaths. Maybe no. I think 500 new cases today. I mean, the deaths have been going up. They can't handle it. It's what I was talking about earlier in this section. Is that the hospitals can only do so much. All right, so I'm gonna put up some stats here real quick about where we're at. Again, it's not again. I didn't say it. Did I say it? It's March 18th, 2020, 10:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Taunton, Massachusetts. This is life right now is in New England, in Massachusetts. Could be worse. I think Boston might be seeing what Seattle is going through right now in New York. New York is getting plunged. I think they implemented the shelter in place, which I learned. I don't know if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I learned that the shelter in place, it excludes you being able to go outside and exercise, right? They still want people to go outside and exercise, so you're not going to get arrested for that or anything like that. So that makes me happy. I can go on my bike. I'm not going to complain. Like, good. I'll be fine with 3 hours on a bicycle. That's all I want in the sunshine. Green grass, and green trees, and nicely paved roads with fresh yellow paint down the middle. Oh, that's the best. I can't wait. The sun was out today. That felt pretty nice. I should have taken a picture. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. That concludes my entry for today.